friends, my name's Erica, and I'm trying to weave every fiber in the whole wide world. This is the first 25. Let me explain further. So, if you are new here, my name's Erica. I am AuDHD. That creates a lot of chicanery in my life, we'll say. Anyway, but my point being that my whole goal with this was because I teach at Shearing Day, which is a day where we shear all the sheep at a local farm, and it's very educational. And we're in the middle of like massive suburbia California, where there are less people familiar with the processes of farming and animals than there are people who do understand that. It's like a 1 to 10 ratio. There's still old farming stuff in that part of California, but not like it used to be, and certainly not livestock. Anyway, so I realized that people have never ever touched like all of these textures. I had more people touching, adults too, that were touching my texture board that showed all the different types of wool that I had at the time. And people loved it. So I decided that it would be really fun to make a binder that had at least all of the sheep that we had at our farm. And then that escalated to a binder of all of the sheep. And then that escalated to a binder of all of the wool or protein fibers that can be taken from animals that legally. And then that turned into every fiber on earth. So that's how we got here. This is the first 25 on my little baby loom. This is Orlando. We will be bringing out Petaluma soon as Orlando's creaking under the strain of this 10-yard warp. Anyway, I'll be cutting these off, and then we're going to have to put trim on each of the edges so that I can then put on Velcro, so we can Velcro them to the pages. And then we also have to start on all the rest of the fibers, of which there are more. Yes, so we have lots to do, and I'll probably break this up into several segments. I'm not going to obviously do the entire thing here, but let me introduce you to our cool pieces of paper that also created their own problem, because let me grab them for you. I got these little half-size binders so that I could copy the layout of the page and where to put the fabric and whatnot, so that we could make educational pages with all the info about that breed of sheep. Like, when was the breed bred? Is it an ancient breed of sheep? If it's a new breed of sheep, we don't know. It should be on there. And so it has all kinds of facts and nonsense on it. And there's one for each. So I made the book, and I immediately forgot a bunch of them that I then bought wool for, but not the point. I ordered it all in cardstock because I'm thinking, well, you're going to laminate it, and then you're going to have to stick it down with, it has to be sturdy because people are monsters. I've worked in municipal government. People are monsters to any binder shaped object. So let that be known. If you make educational objects, put it in a binder that is made out of adamantium. This is the document that arrived that I believe only covers 80 of the many more fibers that we will have. This weighs 12 pounds without the lamination or the sheet. So I'm gonna need a bigger binder, or 8 or 100, and apparently I'll probably have to go on like a library tour to pay for all that yarn at that point. Anyway, this is what they are. Let's take a look at them, and then we will unwarp Orlando loom and get him rewarped for the next set of fibers, which are plant fibers. So let's do that together. Not sponsored. I have not yet opened these. Probably should have when it arrived. So if it was wrong, they could fix it, but I didn't. Ow, look at them. So cool. Ooh. Please be cut right, for the love of criminy. Oh, they are. Okay, great. They're pages. Why are there 2? Please don't be 2 of everything. Please don't be 2 of everything. Please don't be 2 of everything. Why are there 2? Why are there 2 of you? Oh no. Why are there 2 of you? I only ordered 1 of you. Oh no. Okay, well, good news. It's only half of the weight of this. But also bad news. Why are there 2 of you? Furthermore, why are there 4 of you? What is happening? What is happening? It's like it ordered 4 of them. What is happening? Okay, well, that explains why it cost $150. I don't understand what I've done here. Don't trust me to order paperwork. Apparently, I'll have some of these if you would like to make your own. Oh, good God, Erica, what have you done? Well, I absolutely cannot mentally cope with that right now. So we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this warp off with our first 25 sheep, and then I will rewarp it at the same width, so they're all the same, roughly the same size sample. Oh my God, why are there 4 of those? What in the hell? I'm gonna have to figure out what I did so I don't do that again. I don't want 4 more of everything. Good God. Okay. Anyway, if I'll try to remember. I'm pretty sure that's Rambui. And then Merino. And then I think that's the Ronald Z sheep that comes from the sea. I'm going to have to tie all these off, dear Lord. And then that's a blue-faced Leicester in lock form. I think that's Carlos, the Surrey alpaca. No, he's a Surrey llama. There are different ones. People fight on the internet. I think that's a Cotswold that's lock spun. That's the Angora goat, which is mohair. This is, don't remember, some curly friend. This, I think, is the Castle Milk Morit sheep. Weird name. It was mostly bred for someone to have a cute pet sheep in their yard. This is the Texel, which is a meat sheep, which is why that feels like a rug, not anything like clothing. They say it's soft enough for clothing. I fail to believe them. I don't remember. That, I think, is a lock-spun alpaca. That is Angora rabbit. This is one of the camels. I think this is the that's the dromedary camel. The Bactrian camel I did first. That's Romanov, which is a Baltic wool that the Russians stole. That is pretty, but I don't remember who. That, I think, is Icelandic Lopi. One of them might be a Gotland sheep. Don't remember. That one's definitely the Gotland sheep. Bactrian camel. Huyaka. I don't know how to say it. I'm going to have to Google it before I do my video. Huyaka alpaca. Don't remember. Don't remember. Zwartbles. I had to learn how to say that. And the Swaledale with its little black Kemp fibers. We did it. All right. Now we can rewarp, and I can tie these off in my spare time because now I have 25 little chunks of... Oh, the problems I make for myself. Oh, this smells like sheep. There's one that did not get washed super well before it was sent to me, and wow, you can tell. It smells like sheep. Wow, this is like a Jacob's ladder of little wool samples. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Nobody tangle. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, well, I'm going to go hang this 14-foot long thing on the wall, and I'll be back. we are. She's all rewarped. I'm sorry, Orlando, I apologize. Orlando is rewarped. You're not Petaluma. I'm a little tired. Orlando's rewarped. We have all of our, dear God, chaos plant fibers. And not a moment too soon, because I bought a night badgered, and I bought some more yarn from Wales and New Hampshire, of all places. So anyway, those are still coming. And then now we have a warp to put it on once we finish with all the piece silk and stuff. This does not look like piece silk to me. I'm going to have to look at this more closely. I think this is the hemp. That's just piece silk. Okay, well now I need undyed piece silk. Oh, for the love of Pete, I'm never going to be done with this. Well, I did pick to weave every fiber on Earth. Anyway, let's keep going, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you're also watching the skinny ones, the shorts, because that's where I'm talking about each and every one of the fibers. All right, well, I hope you're tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.